Kessler is a guy who's been in the news recently because of some insane videos that he's made.
Secretary of State John Kery, that piece of shit traitor.
He's a police chief in Pennsylvania, in a small town, and he's been called America's scariest police chief. In reality, I think he's America's dumbest police chief.
You know what I have to say? Come and take it, motherfuckers!
And here he is telling, in a video he put out himself, saying that he would, apparently shoot the Secretary of State if they came by.
Of Robert Nelson was actually wrongfully convicted of rape back in the 1980s. The reason why he was exonerated is because there was a 70-year-old clerk by the name of Sharon Snyder that helped him file a successful motion. It turns out that the court was very unhappy with Sharon Snyder. So just 9 months shy of her retirement, they fired her.
I think this is just an instance of people blindly following bright-line rules.
There's no justice for anybody who's poor. The guy doesn't have a lawyer. One decent human being he finds who helps him a little bit. And what do? We crush her. That's why I'm upset.
Was a music video released on YouTube that got a lot of negative attention because of its very open racism against Asians. The lyrics included, "I love your sticky rice, butt fucking all night. I love your creamy yellow thighs, your slanted eyes. It was the year of the dragon. Ninja pussy, I'm stabbing."
They say that they didn't mean anything racist by it, so I guess that's okay. Like, imagine they put out a video about a black girl and all the things that they'd like to do to her and put every offensive stereotype out about blacks in there. But if afterwards you say, oh, it's okay, we didn't mean any harm by it, well, then that's fine. It makes a good point about the perverse priorities of the American people when it comes, or I shouldn't say the people, because that's a different category, the American government, who pretends to represent the American people, when it comes to the persecution and prosecution of Bradley Manning. Remember in the Apache helicopter video, called, colloquially the collateral murder video, that Bradley Manning released to WikiLeaks, 12 civilians are killed. First responders are killed when they come to help the civilians. Now, did any of those folks get prosecuted? Must have been much more than 136 years that he faced. Quoting the New York Times here, no disciplinary action was taken. Reza Aslan is a scholar, as you're about to find out.
You're a Muslim, so why did you write a book about the founder of Christianity?
Well, to be clear, I am a scholar of religions with 4 degrees, including one in the New Testament and fluency in Biblical Greek, who has been studying the origins of Christianity for 2 decades, who also just happens to be a Muslim.
That was a great beginning. Okay, you're a Muslim writing about our prophet? What are you doing? What are you thinking? To be clear, I am a historian. Fox is like, what name so? What does that mean? Anybody know what that means?